I've always had a problem with these tomato cages. I actually kind of gave up using them. And they just frustrate me. In the first place, they're too flimsy. As soon as the tomato gets up a ways, it can tip the whole contraption, bend the wires, tip it right over. And tomatoes get up in here, they grow over the edge, and then the weight of the tomatoes, it'll snap the stem. That's too sharp a little edge there. They make some better ones, heavier ones, but they're only marginally better. And some that are like plastic coated. But like I say, I fight with them every year to the point where I don't really use them anymore. Now, one of the reasons is, this is what they look like after you hit them with a rototiller. You can make a mess. They hook in there and they will wrap up, tear the plant out, and away they go. It's tough to get them back out of the rototiller. So I'm not going to buy any more of them. I've had a couple dozen of them and never had luck with them. Like I said, they usually, boom, over they go. Just bend the wires and lay right down. So you kind of no point in them. So I've been trying to think of a better way. And the one year, I actually took and drove 3 sticks in and then ran a cord around. That worked fairly well. But, you're dealing with loose sticks and stuff. But it did work. Better than these things work. And I see people making these fantastic constructions, a lot of wood to hold tomatoes up. But I tell you, I got like 50 tomato plants. I can't be making that many little constructions that just clog the garden up with wood. So I've been experimenting with this prototype model here. Like I say, when I did the 3 stick thing, I thought that worked pretty good. But you were dealing with the strings, and the strings can cut too. Now this one, what I actually did, these are oak sticks. This is the prototype. Like I say, if I start making to do the whole garden here, I'll put a little more work into it. But the material I'm using here is strips cut from the round baler belting. My brother's got a whole bunch of that, you have to replace them once in a while. They're pretty wide, but I can cut them with a bandsaw. So I cut some strips, and then I tacked them on with a big shingle nail, though I had to drill a pilot hole because this is oak and you'd have a hard time getting them in. But I'm thinking this might work, though I think I can go, I don't think, I built this one with the dimensions of that one. The same shape kind of. Well, then my sticks, everything is angled in. I think it would be better off to run like this size and maybe run, I think I could get by with just 2 of them of the same size. Maybe 3. But I don't think I need to do this whole tapering rigmarole because it only makes it harder when you drive them in the ground because you're going right where the roots are. I just want to be out a little like I was when I did my stick thing. So, like I say, this is a prototype so I can experiment with this. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is to go about this size. It would simplify construction. But I can go with, see the good thing about these now, when the plant comes up and it lays on it, it'll actually flex down and they'll be kind of cradled rather than on that sharp wire edge. But I really don't think I have to go any higher than that, really. I think that'll do it. Because, I don't normally get these high going tomatoes. These are those Abe Lincoln heirloom tomatoes, and that's really all I've got. But I've got like 50 of them. So whatever I do, I've got to do a lot of. That's why I'm trying to make this as simple. Like at first I thought, well, I could cut a slot in here and run this through, and then I got to think, well, there's really no point. I can use a big flat shingle nail. Trying to simplify. When you got to mass produce these things, I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. And these big shingle nails give a good big surface to clamp it, but I tell you, this stuff is really tough. It's like a tire kind of stuff. It's like nylon with a plastic or rubber on the outside. It's really strong stuff. So I don't have to worry about that pulling off a nail. But these big shingle nails, they're kind of barbed, so they went in and they'll stay in with a pilot hole. So I think I can go with 2 of them this size. I can make the sticks a little shorter. Have one here, one here. I think that'll do me. I don't think that plant's going to get up that high. These usually are out more. In fact, there's years I haven't even run them. I just let, because the heirloom tomatoes don't get that wild growth. They, they'll kind of lay down, but it's nice if you can keep them off the ground. Like I said, these would work excellent for that. So I think I know where I'm going, but I think I'm going to go with 2 of these, about 6 inches shorter on the sticks. I think that'll work. And then get rid of the last of those horrible contraptions, because they are very unpleasant to deal with. Plus, this design now, at the end of the year, those things, you got to try to wrestle them together. These things that actually collapse together, especially if the 2 lines were the same. If they were both this long, I think I can work with that. Just have to pine tar the bottoms. Yep. I think I got a working prototype there. Just got to go into production, because I got a lot of them to make.